Lineups. Minnesota State Moorhead. Front row, Madeline Linder, Megan Vandermeulen, Katja Knott. Second row, Erica Starr, Nicole Evanson. Back row, Courtney Caskey, Annika Sanis, Abigail Knapp. Scrum half is Mariah Adams. Fly half, Tori Teskey. Centers are Jasmine Nash and Carly Knowles. Wingers are Chantel Mint and Cassandra Jackson. And your fullback is Laurel Hoseth. And Wayne State, they are wearing the yellow and black going from your left to your right. Minnesota State Moorhead is wearing all black with some red trim. Wayne State, front row, Julia Baxter, Isabel Robinson, Alex Gordon. Second row, Jesse Munson, Courtney Forbes. Back row, Kennedy Jones, Michaela Derrickson, and Anna Fleece. Scrum half, Selma Taylor. Fly half, Holly Schuback. Centers are Brooke Hazing and Laura Nelson. Wingers are Cassie Pickerel and Kayla Arnold. And your fullback is May Hazing. So Wayne State kicked off. I think we had a knock-on from Moorhead. So it'll be a scrum down just outside the 22 for Wayne State. We're going to get our first look at a scrum here. Good push by Minnesota. Ooh, big hit up into tackle there. Good contact. This promises to be an exciting match. These two teams have previously been in the same region, and so they've been usually knocking, one of them has been knocking the other off on their way to the Final Four. Minnesota State Moorhead won this in 2015, and the last 2 years it's been Wayne State, so 2016 and 2017. Got somewhat of a maul going on. I think we've got a whistle, and we've got a knock on. So we're going to have a scrum down to Minnesota State Moorhead. Minnesota State is located, obviously, in Moorhead. That is over on the western side of the state, right across the state line from Fargo, North Dakota. Founded in 1887, enrollment is 6,600. Famous alumni include Barkat Abdi, who received an Academy Award nomination for the movie Captain Phillips. Larry Munson, the legendary voice of the Georgia Bulldogs. And Neil Tapio, who was Donald Trump's presidential campaign director. Ball goes into touch. We're going to have a line out. I believe it's Isabel Robinson taking the throw. Ball hits the deck, scooped up. I think we're going to have a knock, delayed knock. Nope. Wayne State off to the races here. They got some speed on the edge. Good strong run by Cassie Pickerel there. Ball's on the deck. It was kicked. I don't think we have a knock. No, we do have a knock. Out forward pass first. Head referee for this match is Amelia Luciano, and the ARs are Cheryl Saunders and Aaron McCroskey. It's wet here. It's been raining all night and all morning. We got a little bit of a break about an hour ago, but it's coming down pretty steady here. It is turf, so it shouldn't get too nasty. But as we've seen, the ball's already been on the deck a couple times. About 51 degrees, so at least it's not brutally cold to go along with the rain. Good scrum down. We've got a little bit of a box kick from Moorhead and nice tackle. I believe that was Jasmine Nash on the tackle. Wayne State going to work here. Fleece trying to find shootback. Selma Taylor trying to find shootback. We've got a penalty for offsides. Wayne State is going to quick tap. Take it right up the gut. Nice big hit up. Ball's on the deck. Think we've got a knock on. We do. Well, just when I said it shouldn't be too sloppy, it's looks sloppy so far. One of the difficulties of calling a match for Wayne State is they don't have the traditional 1 through 15. They've got their squad numbers. So wearing number 8 is actually the scrum hooker. And one of the back row players, Michaela Derrickson, is wearing number 2. Good run there by Cassandra Jackson. And Moorhead goes to work again, trying to recycle the ball as fast as possible, get that quick ball. Ball came out, and Abigail Knapp tried to pick it up. Ball's down again. And I think we have a turnover. No, we do not. So Mariah Adams gets it to Teskey. Good physical matchup there in the breakdown. These two teams are no strangers to each other. So Moorhead's been able to maintain possession, but they've been losing the ball, or losing the ground, the gain line. Ball's down again. I believe we're going to have a whistle for a knock-on. We are. So we'll have yet another scrum down. This time, Wayne State. Territory has not moved much. The gain line has pretty much stayed about 30 meters out in the Minnesota State Moorhead half. So Taylor sets it in. Good push by Moorhead again, but Wayne State comes short side. Good strong run by Taylor. Looking for Pickrell, but she wisely goes into touch. Plenty of support there. And looks like that's going to be Anna Fleece with a pick and go. Just outside the 22 now for Wayne State. Looking to go to work now. They're going to release it through their centers. Missed pass, ball's down. We're going to have a delay call. No, referee said, no, we are going to have a delay call. We're coming back to the knock-on, yes. Referee delayed there for a second to see if Minnesota State Moorhead would come up with it. They did not. So she blows a whistle, and now we're going to have a scrum down. All the scrums have been pretty much in the same spot. Maybe that spot's going to dry out. Adams sets it in. Good push. Finds Teskey. Teskey hands the ball to somebody. Couldn't tell who it was in the mix. Actually, it was Nicole Evanson. And we've got a whistle. We've got an offsides call against Wayne State. Taken quickly and then dropped. Oh, that's unfortunate. Abigail Knapp trying to take it quickly. Took her out for a second. As soon as she quick tapped it, she dropped it. So a knock on and another scrum down. Center field. About 30 meters out. Taylor sets it. Pretty good even scrum there. They come short side. Now they're inside the 22, looking for help. Cassie Pickrell with it now. Inside step. Finds Kennedy Jones. And she's going to try and center it. And she just about does. Wayne State on the board. 5 points. We are just 8 minutes gone. This is the first semifinal of the NSCRO Women's National Championship weekend. Kenny Jones, the freshman from Columbus, Nebraska. She's studying radiology. So this will be Selma Taylor attempting the conversion for a pretty good angle. And the rain is picked up here. The kick is up, and it is through right down the middle. 7-0, Wayne State leads it early.
Try from Kennedy Jones. And a kick from Selma Taylor.
Well, that was just good, quick ball, heads-up play. Coming short side with some speed. Taylor found Pickrell, and Pickrell found Jones. And she almost ran over the referee trying to center it. So back up to the center. Kick is low. Skips off the deck a couple times. Fielded by Wayne State. Right into contact. They're staying short side. Doing some work with their forwards. Good passing in tight quarters. All the way on the far touchline. Miss pass, but they recover it. Good sidestep run there. That was Brooke Hazing. And we got a penalty. I think entering the side was the call. Taken quickly by Minnesota State Moorhead there in Wayne State territory with possession for the first time. I think that was Jasmine Nash carrying it. And they're coming out here. Actually, that's Nash. That's Nash with it now. And she was taken down. Delayed call for the knock-on. And we've got another knock-on, so we're coming back to the first one. It was Jasmine Nash. It was a great tackle in the open field by the Wayne State player. It caused the knock-on. So Wayne State's going to have a scrum 10 meters into their own half. Should get a good look from our camera. So far, the scrum, it's Minnesota State Moorhead has gotten a better push, but hasn't been able to steal anything or reverse it. But they look good. Nice and low, nice technique. That one's more even. Ball comes out third channel. Trying to release it. Ball went backwards, I do believe. That was Taylor to shoot back. And now they're off. Just about at midfield. I think that's Selma Taylor again. She's running over people. Oh, we've got a whistle back at midfield. Not releasing the ball. She thought she was not wrapped, but she was. So taken quickly by Abigail Knapp. Runs over a Wayne State player. 10 meters into Wayne State half territory now. Tori Teskey finds Jasmine Nash. Carly Knowles, ball's on the deck, kicked. And the chase is on. Scooped up by Laurel Hoseth. Wayne State trying to hold her up. Should be just another, oh, ball finally squirts out. I think we're going to have a call for a dump tackle. Referee talking to Captain Anna Fleece. And time is back on. 27.5 minutes to go in the first half. This is the Enscrow Women's National Championship weekend, semifinal number 1 between Minnesota State Moorhead and Wayne State. Well, they're looking to kick to touch, but the ball did not find touch. And now Wayne State has it again. This is shoot back. She with the pink scrum cap. Hazing with good contact, good go forward. Staying short side. Nice strong tackle by Cassandra Jackson. Ball's out. Now they're going to release the other way. Nope. Ball went backwards, says referee. No knock, so we play on. Wayne State looking to clear their own half. Oh, we've got a break. Anna Fleece. Excuse me, Selma Taylor with it. And she finds Cassie Pickrell. Nope. This is Kennedy Jones. And she's going to find the try zone again. She does. 5 more points to Wayne State to make it 12-0 with 26 and a half minutes to play in the first half. Well, I think that was Selma Taylor that created the original line break, and then the chase was on. Good ball handling. Kenny Jones on the end of it again. And she dots it down. She must be one smart cookie studying radiology. She's a smart rugby player too, that's for sure. So Taylor is going to attempt this conversion, try to make it 14-0. Kick is up and just wide. So the score remains 12-0 in favor of Wayne State. Well, Minnesota State needs to right the ship here. I think they need to score next to stay in this game, both on the scoreboard and just mentally. Medium kick down the middle, fielded cleanly by Wayne State. And they're going out the far side. I think we're going to have a knock on there. We are. So I think Minnesota State is going to have their first scrum down in Wayne State territory, just at the 10-meter line. Great rugby facility here at the Life University Running Eagles. They got quite the rugby program themselves. And Scro would like to thank Rosalind Chow and the Life U rugby program for bringing this championship match to their facility. Good even scrum, controlled by Minnesota State. Trying to get the ball out quickly. Nice strong run by Abigail Knapp. Inside move by Jasmine Nash. She finally goes down. Plenty of support there. They're going to come short side here. That's Carly Knowles. She finds Cassandra Jackson just at midfield. Whoop. Show and go by Mariah Adams. She gets some positive territory. Finally brought down by Alex Gordon. Ball hits the deck once, but Nash with it again. Vandermeulen had it for a second. Couldn't tell who she offloaded it to, but I assume it was Carly Knowles. No, I think we got entering the scrum from the side. Taken quickly by Knapp. And it takes 3 Wayne State players to bring her down. And I think Wayne State, it looked like they counter-rucked, but unable to control it. Now Wayne State has it. Good work in the breakdown, trying to poach the ball. Strong run by Gordon. And they're coming short side here. Holly shoot back with it. Nope. But the ball was ripped out of her hands. I think that was Tori Teskey who did that. And we had a knock on. Yes, we did. Ball handling is so critical, especially on a day like this. Those passes are kind of floating a little bit. And, of course, with when your hands get saturated and the ball gets saturated, sometimes it's tough to hang on. Good look at the scrum here. Scrum half tried to let her loose head prop that she was getting ready to roll it through and bounced off the prop's head. And so we're going to reset. Not sure what channel that was. Good push by Moorhead here. Ball still controlled by Wayne State. Oh, a little grub kick there. Coming from shoot back. And Wayne State, well, Moorhead has it now, but they're deep in their own territory. I think Wayne State they're trying to counter-ruck. Nope. They're just controlling that gain line very, very well. Nice defense. Uh-oh. Backward pass. Finds the try zone, but I think it was touched down by Moorhead. It is, so there's going to be a 22-meter drop. Whew, that was lucky. That could have been trouble. Looked like they were trying to clear it for... Oh, excuse me. We're going to have a 5-meter scrum down. Looked like they were trying to shoot it back for a clearance kick. But the pass was missed and it ended up on the deck. So Wayne State's going to have a 5-meter scrum. Nice even scrum there. It's a good time for Wayne State to have an even scrum. Nice quick ball out of there for Wayne State. They're looking for the corner. Nice open field tackle by Jackson, but Wayne State still is able to maintain control. Not sure who touched it down. Believe it was Cassie Pickrell. Number 33, it sure was. Cassie Pickrell is a junior from York, Nebraska, studying early childhood education. She has a 4.0 GPA. That's impressive. Well, this is going to be a difficult conversion from almost the near touch line. Going to be attempted by Julia Baxter. I don't think she used a tee. And she gives it a heck of an effort, but very difficult from that angle. So Wayne State is up 17-0 with 18 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company is proud to be the top sponsor of Ends Grow. Learn how Penn Mutual is committed to your financial well-being and helping you live life with confidence by visiting pennmutual.com/rugby. Well, the kick ended up not going 10. Just kind of dribbled a few meters. And so Wayne State has elected to scrum right at the halfway line in the center. Good options here, but they are overloading the left. The last time they did that, they came short side, and that was what sprung them for the first try of the match. Nice even scrum. Comes out the back, and they are going to come short side. Oh, mispassed. And we're going to have a whistle. Well, they came short side to Brooke Hazing. And Brooke tried to offload to Lauren Nelson. And she couldn't keep a hold of it. So we're going to have a scrum right in front of our tower. Pretty good contingent on hand despite the weather. Both these teams travel well. I was talking to some of the parents before the match. They're mostly just happy to get out of the snow coming from both Nebraska and Minnesota. And looks like, well, the scrum where they were, I think we were going to have a delay call. This is Kennedy Jones with it again. Nice moves. She's looking to offload. She does. Wayne State on the move again. They're inside the 22. Nice hit up through Baxter. They're coming short again. Or excuse me, they're coming alongside. Whoa, look at those moves. I believe that was Kennedy Jones again. Shifty. Nice moves in traffic. Boy, she had an extra gear. She just boom. So Kennedy Jones with the hat trick, making it 22-0. 15 and a half minutes to go in the first half of this first semifinal. The sun, well, the sun's not coming out, but the sky just got a little brighter. I hope that's a good sign of things to come. And Taylor puts it through for two more. 24-0 is your score. So Teskey's going to put it back in play. Hoping to get a better kick than last time. She does. All squirts and skitters on the deck. But it was picked up by Brooke Hazing, and she's still going. Nice run by Julia Baxter. Actually, that was Julia Baxter. But the ball is turned over. Hoseth with it. Adams looking to go short side. She's still on her feet. Nope, she found Teskey. Teskey found Nash. Good defense by Wayne State. Good spread. Better passing now from Moorhead. That was Carly Knowles with it. Jackson actually played scrum half there. A little bit of a clearance kick. Fielded cleanly by May Hazing. And we've got a whistle for a knock-on. May Hazing and Brooke Hazing, the sister combination out of Arlington, Nebraska. Brooke is a sophomore studying respiratory therapy. And May is a freshman studying nursing. Now, May says if she doesn't have one already, she will mostly have a bloody nose during this game, so we'll keep an eye on that. Wayne State with it. Nice passing. Good work. To the corner. I believe that was Lauren Nelson. But we've got a knock-on again. So many knock-ons in this game. Just under 13 minutes to play in the first half. Your score is 22-0. Wayne State leading Minnesota State Moorhead. Rhino Rugby is the official Enscro equipment and ball supplier. Enscro thanks Rhino Rugby for their support of small college rugby by providing the Rhino Vortex Elite match balls and referee jerseys to outfit your team with equipment, apparel, and rugby balls that facilitate improved performance. Go to rhinorugby.com. Well, Teskey fielded it and just a territorial kick there. Picked up by May Hazing. And she was able to find Schupbach. Inside move by Anna Fleece. Nice positive territory there. Plenty of support. Nice clear out by Lauren Nelson. And we've got another whistle for a knock-on. The sky is getting brighter. I think it's a good sign. And Adams sets it in, comes out the first channel. They come short side to Jackson, but she dropped it. I don't know if the referee didn't see it or decided it didn't go forward. Good work in the breakdown there by Moorhead. And good work there. Nice strong run by Nash. And they're going to come short side here. Erica Starr sidesteps one. Takes two players to bring her down. Good run by the lock, and this is Jackson. And she coughs it forward. We're going to have a delayed call because Taylor picked it up, and now we're going the other way. It was a big hit. I don't know if it was... Selma Taylor and Katya Knott. I don't know if it just... Yeah, I think it was a hit. And so she did not wrap. Got a yellow card. So Katya Knott will spend 10 minutes in the sim bin. I don't think she meant to. It was a pretty bad collision, but as it was, Selma Taylor, the ball carrier, she was not wrapped, and therefore that's the reason for the card. Selma Taylor kicks it into touch for a line out, about 30 meters out. Isabel Robinson will take the throw for Wayne State. So our first line out from the near side. Pretty much uncontested, taken cleanly by Wayne State. Missed pass, but ball went backwards. Good run by May Hazing. Courtney Forbes with it. Wayne State does maintain possession. Isabel Robinson, nice strong carry there. Inside the 22 now for Wayne State. And she's still on her feet. She was a one-woman maul there. Skip pass. They've got room out here on the edge. Nice move. May Hazing dots it down. I don't see a nosebleed yet, but May Hazing puts 5 more on the board. 27-0 is your score now. Well, that was just good old-fashioned ball movement there. Quick passes, boom, 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 in stride. Taking care of the ball. If my recollection is correct, I think that was 5 passes, all in quick succession. And that's how you do it. 2 more points on the board as Taylor puts it through, puts the conversion through. 29-0 is your score. And we got time off. Looks like we got someone picked up a knock for Minnesota State Moorhead. Holding her shoulder, left shoulder gingerly. They're going to take a look at it. So waiting for a sub to come on. So into the match is Gabrielle Burkhardsmeyer. And we've got a kick from Teskey, did not go 10. Wayne State is electing to scrum at midfield. Minnesota State Moorhead is playing one woman down due to the yellow card, the sim bin infraction by Katya Knott. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Wayne State leading at 29-0. Kick there. Hostess tried to field it. She finally gets it. She was all alone back there. She had to corral that. She had to bring that in because there are about 4 Wayne State players on the chase. Picked out of the back, going short side. This is Jasmine Nash, and she's off to the races. Is anyone going to catch her? Nope, she's got the wheels. Taylor trying to catch her, but she's going to dot it down between the sticks. Jasmine Nash heads up play out of the breakdown, pulls it out the back, rolls short side, surprised everybody. And she was off to the races down the near touch line. And she puts Minnesota State Moorhead on the board with 5 points. Jasmine Nash is a sophomore out of Lincoln, Nebraska. She's studying history. So she was born in Delaware, grew up in Nebraska, going to school in Minnesota. Teskey puts the conversion through. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Your score is 29-7. Wayne State leading it. Teskey's also a sophomore. She's from Clinton, Minnesota. Population 450. She's studying criminal justice. So Wayne State wanted to talk about things there for a minute. Now they come up to midfield for the kick. Isabel Robinson to take the kick here from midfield. Long, deep kick. Nice. Goes past Hoseth, but she picks it up. Nice strong run. Into contact. Good go forward. Minnesota State's got a little pop in their step here. This is Jackson, and she's got speed. She's trying to get to the edge. Nice meters gained there. Now they're going to release it. This is Teskey. Teskey looking for Nash. Good battle in the breakdown. Minnesota State Moorhead maintains possession. Ball's on the deck. I think we're going to have a delayed knock. We are. Wayne State has it. Good work by Jasmine Nash to try and rip the ball out of the carrier's hands. Ball carrier there was Alex Gordon. But we're going back to the early knock-on. Wayne State is going to control this scrum. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half here. Wayne State leads the match 29-7. This is semifinal number 1 of the NSCRO Women's National Championship weekend here on the campus of Life University in Marietta, Georgia. Nice even scrum. Ball's out. Nope. Schuback couldn't keep it. Delayed knock call. Ball's kicked and the race is on. Chantel Mint was looking to corral it for Minnesota State. And we have got a penalty against Minnesota State Moorhead, I think, entering the scrum from the side. Taylor kicks it into touch. About 10 meters into the Moorhead half, where they will have a line out. Robinson throws it. Taken cleanly by Wayne State. They're off and running. 2 fake passes. They've got some space over here. Good open field tackle. And there she goes again. That's Kennedy Jones. She's got some wheels. And she fights off the last tackler, and she's going to try and center it. Going around, but Courtney Caskey was on the way. And so Kenny Jones with a fourth try. She puts it down almost near center, making the score 34-7. Under a minute to play in the first half. Teams are back at even strength. Erica Starr was the player for Minnesota State Moorhead that had to come out. She's got some ice on her shoulder. Hopefully it's not too serious, and she'll be able to play tomorrow. She was replaced by Gabrielle Burkhardt-Meyer. And Taylor puts it up and through for two more. Make it 36-7. The scoreboard has reached triple zeros, but referee has the official time on the field. Looks like we are going to have a kick. And kick does not go 10 yards once again. Teskey's having a difficult time. This likely the last possession if the scoreboard clock is close to the official time. So Wayne State's going to try and put some more points on the board before halftime. They are leading at 36-7. Good push by Minnesota State. But Wayne State maintains possession, and they kick the ball in a touch. And there's the whistle for halftime. That'll do it for the first half. Your score is Wayne State 36, Minnesota State Moorhead 7. Enscro would like to thank its sponsors, Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company and Rhino Rugby. Also, Go Play Sports Tours, the only U.S.-based sports tour operator with connections to premier clubs and national academies across the globe for a wide variety of sports. To schedule your next sports tour, go to goplaytours.com. Also, Impact Custom Mouthguards, the official mouthguard of Enscro. And Major League Rugby handcrafts your guards to fit perfectly. Talk, breathe, even drink it in. You'll love the thin profile of your Impact Custom Mouthguard. Since 2007, Enscro Small College, since 2007, the National Small College Rugby Organization, or NSCRO, has been at the forefront of fostering and developing small college rugby programs in the United States. NSCRO is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing services to small college programs that raise the profile, image, and benefits of collegiate rugby in the eyes of school administrators. Comprised of nearly 400 men's and women's college rugby clubs who participate in more than 30 leagues, NSCRO provides an opportunity for these programs to showcase their abilities to a broader audience with a chance at a national title and ranking. Along with recognizing club and player success on and off the field, the increased visibility NSCRO creates has led to improved school support, greater on-campus interest in rugby, and growth in financial support and alumni involvement. NSCRO is the home of small college rugby in America. For the latest news, be sure to visit nscro.org. We're going to take a short break here. Once again, your score is Wayne State 36, Minnesota State Moorhead 7. This is semifinal number 1 of the NSCRO Women's National Championship weekend.
All right, here we go.
And we are back. Getting Getting ready to start the second half here. Wayne State on the move right away, already back over midfield. But Minnesota State has turned the ball over, and they've got it now. Good run by Jasmine Nash. And Adams finds Teskey. Skip pass. Looks like Mint was able to corral it. Good run there by Vandermeulen. Nash is shifty. She's a nice, strong runner. Powerful run by Evanson. They're going to go short side. Strong run by Adams. Strong clear out by Knapp. And now they're going to release it through their centers. But Wayne State was quick on it. Missed pass. Ball's on the deck. Finally corralled by Carly Knowles. Strong run by Hoseth. And I don't think she was wrapped, but it's all right. Good work in there by Kayla Arnold on defense for Wayne State. Good work in the breakdown, trying to clear out. We've got a whistle. So we've got a penalty. I believe it was entering the side against Minnesota State Moorhead. So Wayne State on the attack again. Point at the back by Isabella Robinson. Keep saying Isabella. I meant Isabel. I apologize. But Minnesota State Moorhead has it again. Somebody poached it in the ruck. But now they've turned it over. Wayne State has it. Ball's on the deck. They've got some room out on the edge. Can't tell who that was. I think it was Courtney Forbes. All the way near the far touchline. We've got a whistle. I think we're going to have a knock on. We are. Well, Minnesota State Moorhead dodged a bullet there. Wayne State looked on the front foot. Wayne State does lead at 36-7. This is semifinal number 1. Semifinal number 2 will be coming your way after this match. And that'll be between Salve Regina University and the Catholic University of America. So Minnesota State Moorhead looking to relieve some pressure. Nice even scrum. Adams found Teskey. Teskey offloaded to somebody, couldn't tell. Ball's going to find touch. I believe Wayne State is going to have it. Probably about just 5-7 meters out. They're looking for more. Isabel Robinson to take the throw. Threw it short and looked like it bounced off a Wayne State player's head, and Minnesota State has it now. Dangerous pass, short side. Yeah, she went into touch. Actually, I think we're going to come back to an earlier knock on. We are. Minnesota State Moorhead has the opportunity to clear pressure again. Mariah Adams getting ready to set it in. She's a senior from St. Francis, Minnesota, studying health and physical education. Good push by Minnesota State. Trying to relieve the pressure. Yes, with a kick. That's going to bounce once, twice. Still on the deck. Picked up by Wayne State, and I believe we're going to have a knock-on. Well, that worked out certainly positively for Minnesota State Moorhead. Won the scrum, clearance kick. Another knock by Wayne State, and they gained 30 meters, where they will have another scrum. And they're going to do the same thing. Not much distance on that. And because she was outside the 22, the ball went straight into touch. So we're going to go back to the spot of the kick. That's where Wayne State's line out will be, just outside the 22 of Minnesota State Moorhead. Isabel Robinson to take it again. She's a freshman from Brisbane, Australia. Sports management exercise science is what she's studying. Nash was able to corral it for Minnesota State Moorhead. This is Carly Knowles with it. Abigail Knapp with it. And we've got a whistle. We're going to have a penalty. Offsides against Wayne State. Well, it was a strong run by Nicole Evanson, but she coughed up the ball, and Wayne State has it now. And they're looking to add. State short side. Ball's down. Can't tell, we got a delayed knock call. Minnesota State has it. And now we're going to go back to the earlier knock on. About 32 minutes to play here in the first semifinal. Wayne State leads Minnesota State University Moorhead 36-7. There's been no scoring in the second half so far. Kind of playing out like the first 10 minutes of the first half. The ball has pretty much stayed in between the halfway line and the 22 of Minnesota State Moorhead. And we've had a lot of spills and a lot of scrums. Good drive by Wayne State. But Minnesota State has it. Passing not as crisp. Caused Hoseth to have to stall her momentum. But it looks like Wayne State has turned the ball over. They have inside the 22, dangerous place. And now Minnesota State Moorhead has it. Well, and Wayne State has it again now inside the 22. It's a good clear out by somebody now. It's good ball movement. Good crisp passing. It's Lauren Nelson, the carrier. And almost in the zone. We've got a knock on. Woo! Minnesota State Moorhead dodged another bullet there. Well, some good ball movement by Wayne State to go from the far side to the near side. So 5-meter scrum, Minnesota State controls it. They come out the short side. But we had another knock on, so Wayne State's going to have it now. 5-meter scrum of their own on the near touch line here. And looky here, I think the rain has stopped. Could it be? Shoot back with it. Fake pass. More room to work with. Ball's down. Wayne State maintains possession of it. Taylor looking to find Kennedy Jones, I believe. But they spilled it. Another knock on. Centerfield scrum inside their 22 for Minnesota State Moorhead. Adams puts it in. Ball quickly squirts out the back. Looking to relieve some pressure with a kick. They do. They clear the 22. Corralled by May Hazing. And she takes it back inside the 22. Wayne State goes to work again. Forward work. Double knock on there. I think it was Julia Baxter was carrying it. Still some remnants of rain, but certainly looking a lot better than it did just an hour ago. 27.5 minutes to play in the second half. Your score is Wayne State 36, Minnesota State Moorhead 7. Referee didn't like something, so they reset. Short side for Adams. I believe that was the fullback she found. It might have been Chantel Mint. Actually, it was Hoseth, and she was taken immediately into touch. So we are going to have a line out for Wayne State. Goes over everybody. Ball's down. Kicked. Wisely by Schupbach. Picked up by Minnesota State Moorhead inside their 5. I think that was Mint that was able to keep possession. Jasmine Nash. Strong run. She still got it. She was the try scorer for Minnesota State. Hoseth the carrier. Looking for a skip pass. This is Chantel Mint. I believe that was Teskey that came up with it, and she was taken into touch. So just inside the 22, Wayne State's going to have another line out. Design play, short. Wayne State still got it. Getting closer. That was Jesse Munson carrying it. Ball's down. Schubach couldn't handle it, so we're going to have another knock on and another scrum. Holly Schubach is a freshman from Green Bay, Wisconsin. And she is a very proud cheesehead. Shouldn't her scrum cap be yellow if she's a cheesehead? .24 minutes to play in the second half. This is the first semifinal of the Enscrow Women's National Championship weekend here on the campus of Life University. Wayne State leads it 36-7 over Minnesota State Moorhead. Seems to be getting a little warmer here in Marietta. So a strong run by Mariah Adams from Minnesota State to clear the 22, and ball hits the deck. I think the referee's going to say it has gone backwards. Pass behind. Now Wayne State has it, looking to go to work on the counter. I think that was Brooke Hazing with it. So the ball did go into touch. We're going to have a line out for Minnesota State Moorhead right on their own 5-meter line. Looking to relieve some more pressure. So far they've weathered the storm. No pun intended. Contested but taken cleanly by Minnesota State. They're trying to set up a maul, but they release it. Trying to find Nash. They did maintain possession, but Wayne State is controlling the game line very well, and the ball is spilled. Wayne State has it now, looking to go to work. Now whistle for a knock-on, but it was the first knock-on that we're coming back to. So Wayne State is going to have a scrum down at the 5-meter line. So Carly Knowles for Minnesota State. She stepped off for a sec. Not sure if his injury sub, blood sub. Audrey Wilhite goes in for Wayne State. Not sure who she replaced. I believe it was Courtney Forbes. Courtney's on the sidelines. Getting a look at. Doesn't look too serious. Time is back on. 21 minutes to play. Selma Taylor puts it through. Picked out the back by Anna Fleece. And I think we're going to have a try. We do. Couldn't tell who the scorer was. It might have been Kennedy Jones again. I believe it was. That's her 5th try, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. That brings the score 41-7 in favor of Wayne State. It's going to be a difficult conversion here. I believe it's Isabel Robinson going to attempt it. No, Isabella's over here in front of me. Perhaps it is Selma Taylor. And the kick is no good. Score remains 41-7. Just 20 minutes to play here in the first semifinal of the Enscrow Women's National Championship weekend. Wayne State in control, 41-7. Minnesota State trying to gather their troops. Well, I think we have a knock on. Didn't look like the ball was even going to travel 10 meters. Anna Fleece tried to pick it up, and she spilled it. So Minnesota State's going to have a scrum 10 meters into the Wayne State half. So the rain has now just become just a dusting. Still coming down, but just not steady rain like it was before. Just a little sprinkle. Good push by Wayne State. Pulled out the back. Missed pass. Picked up by Nash. Spins. Sidesteps one. Finally gets taken down. And she didn't release the ball. So Wayne State is going to have it. Taken quickly by Selma Taylor. Wasn't sure if she was looking to kick to touch or kick for territory, but stays in. Minnesota State was able to grab it. I believe that was Laurel Hoseth that picked it up. And she's taking the touch, and Wayne State will have a line out inside the 22. Laurel Hoseth is a junior from Twin Valley, Minnesota, studying graphic design. And she has some pet bunnies, too. Nice moves there. Connection with May Hazing and Kayla Arnold. Brings Wayne State closer to more points. Working with a series of pick and goes here by the forwards. Awfully close now. So far, Minnesota State has been holding the gain line. And I think we're held up. Referee talking to her AR. Ball carrier was held up. We're going to have a 5-meter scrum. Actually, I think we're coming back to an earlier penalty for offsides. We are. So Wayne State is going to have it at the 5-meter line. Assuming a quick tap and probably a run through one of their forwards. Takes a quickly wrap around. This is a design play. I'm confused. Whoa. And they find they do dot down. Well, that looked like the Anaheim Ducks, the flying V. They were crisscrossing. And I think it was Kennedy Jones again. Julia Baxter is going to attempt the conversion here. Julia is a junior from Plattsmouth, Nebraska. Good effort, but just short. She is studying journalism She is one of 11 people in her family. Wayne State would like to give a shout out to all family and friends watching the game back home, along with all former players and alumni. Coach Barner would like to say hello to his sales team back home at work, and to the club's #1 sponsor, Heritage Homes, and Rod Tompkins, the Rod father, who helped tremendously with the planning and development of the Wayne Rugby Park. So kick does not go 10. Score is 46-7. Wayne State having things all their way. 14 and a half minutes to play. Taylor puts it in. Ball squirts out the first channel. Picked up by Schubach. Good ball carrying in tight quarters. That was Anna Fleece with it. And we got a penalty. Taken quickly by Taylor again. Thought it might be a clearance kick or a kick for touch, but it's not. Picked up by Hoseth. Sidesteps a couple. Good tackle by Fleece there for Wayne State. And ball is going to be picked up by Nash. She's got a little room out there. Look out. She's got the wheels. Nice running. She needs help, though. She doesn't have much support. She outran her own coverage. And, well, I think she tried to pick up the ball, but she gets called for not releasing. And Taylor's going to kick for touch. Wayne State will have a line out about 14 meters into Minnesota State Moorhead territory. Anna Fleece is a junior from Glidden, Iowa, studying human services counseling. She's also a big fan of Olympic weightlifting. Well, can't say it was taken cleanly, but it's controlled by Wayne State. And they've got numbers out here. Arnold found Hazing on the edge. She cuts back in where her support is. And Wayne State is on the move again. Alex Gordon, strong run. Ball's down, can't see who has it. But we're gonna have a knock on against Wayne State. So Minnesota State Moorhead is going to have a scrum down, center field scrum, just outside their 22, with 11 and a half minutes to go. Wayne State leads at 46-7. Looking like they will advance to tomorrow's national championship match at 1 p.m. Pulled out the back by Adams, goes short side. Finds Jackson. Wayne State trying to rip it out of her hands, but she's able to keep it. Trying to get some movement. This is Nash. The Teskey-Nash combination has been good for Minnesota State. So Wayne State turned it over somehow. This is Isabel Robinson running. Tough to bring down. She's inside the 22 for Wayne State. Looks like they counter-rucked, but no. Wayne State committed a penalty in the breakdown, so Minnesota State is going to be able to relieve pressure again. And she tried to quick tap it and perhaps knocked it on. It's Abigail Knapp with it. And Wayne State was not back 10. So we'll try it again. She takes it quick. Trying to clear the 22. Nice, strong tackle by Julia Baxter. Nash taken down by Fleece. And we got another whistle. Knock on. Under 10 minutes to play here. Wayne State leads it 46-7. Maddie Putler checks into the game for Wayne State. As does Chrissy Cum. Clearance kick. Doesn't get much on it, but it's still down. And it was finally picked up by Nash. And looks like, yeah, it was Schubach that wound up with it for Wayne State. And they're on the attack again. Good strong running by Wayne State. And we've got a whistle. It's going to be a penalty against Minnesota State Moorhead, so Wayne State's going to have it at the 5-meter line. Taken quickly. Inside the 5 now for Wayne State. Look for pick and go here with their forwards. Getting closer now, getting closer. And looks like we do have a try. I believe that was Isabel Robinson who was able to dot it down. So Isabel Robinson from Brisbane, Australia. She has a pet wallaby. How about that? And it looks like Robinson's going to attempt to convert her own try. Nice attempt. Just goes wide, though. 6.5 minutes to go. Wayne State leads it 51-7. Checking into the match for Wayne State is Ashton Hurley, Corinne Grint, and Jillian Herrera. And checking in for Minnesota State Moorhead is Kaylee Ginocchio. Six minutes to play. Wayne State leads at 51-7. Semifinal number 2 will be coming your way next between Salve Regina University and Catholic University of America. Good push by Minnesota State. I think they've turned it over. They have. Coming short side is Mariah Adams looking for help. She's got some support. Jackson takes it, but driven back by Fleece. Nicole Evanson in a standoff here. Oh! Ball was ripped out of her hands by Ashton Hurley. Wayne State on it now. Selma Taylor was trying to... Oop. Yeah, we got a high tackle called. So Selma Taylor was being driven back. After the penalty, she takes it quickly, kicks it into touch over midfield, where Wayne State will have a lineup just below our tower. Throw was taken by Jillian Herrera, but it's a double move, so Minnesota State's going to have a scrum down. Under 4 minutes to play. Looking to get something positive out of this. Sorry, I took my eye off the action here for a second. So the double move was originally called, but Minnesota State had it, and then they knocked it on. Good push by Wayne State here. Pulled out the back by Taylor. Taylor finds Schubach. Nice strong tackle. I think that was May Hazing who had it. This is Lauren Nelson. Shifty moves in traffic. Good fight in there at the breakdown. Oh, Minnesota State could have counter-rucked there. Jessie Munson with it. And she found Schubach. Inside the 22 now, but the ball's ripped out of her hands. I think that was Carly Knowles who ripped it out of her hands. Actually, it was Laurel Hoseth. Wayne State taking it into touch. Or excuse me, Minnesota State. Moorhead taking it into touch. It'll be a Wayne State line out. 2.5 minutes to play. Wayne State leads at 51-7. Line out taken. Controlled by Minnesota State. Ball keeps going backwards, though, so they maintain possession. They've got it. Oh, there's a break. I think this is Hoseth. Trying to go short side. Teskey to Nash. Ball's down. There's a Schubach kicking it. Ball still down. Finally, Wayne State comes away with it. Ball keeps going backwards. Oof. And we're going back to a knock-on. 1 minute to play. Wayne State looking to add to their 51-7 lead. Punch their ticket to the national championship match tomorrow at 1 p.m. Minnesota State Moorhead will play in the third place match at 11 a.m. Hopefully we'll get better weather tomorrow. So Taylor puts it in. Squirts out the back. Skip pass. That was Brooke Hazing who decided to kick it rather than risk the knock-on. And we've got a penalty. Not releasing the ball. The clock has reached 0 on the field. Referee has the official time. Quick tap taken by Vandermeulen. And it looks like Wayne State has turned the ball over. They come away with it in the breakdown. Schuback with it. And we got a kick and run. We got a chase on. Wayne State maintains possession. They're coming short side. Delilah Sierra. And we've got a knock on. And that will end the match. So Wayne State wins it 51-7. They advance to the national championship match tomorrow. We'll see who their opponent is shortly when the second semifinal takes place between Salve Regina University and the Catholic University of America. That'll be coming your way shortly. NSCRO would like to thank Rosalind Chow and Life University for bringing this championship match to their world-class facility. I'd also like to thank the Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company, Rhino Rugby, Go Play Sports Tours, and Impact Custom Mouth Guards. We're going to take a break, folks. We will bring you semifinal number 2 shortly, so stick around.